Hi, this is a message for air signs. Air signs, um, something a little different has come up here. There's a symbol that is leading your message today. I guess I should start with saying air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Any placements that you have is fine. If you don't have any, that's also fine. I'm just glad you're here. Thinking about air sign energy. And as I was sitting here with my cards and closing my eyes and getting into my space, the symbol that came up was a door. It could be a literal door, could be the metaphor of a door, but my mind was breaking the door down into its parts. And it's an interesting thing because as I'm trying to tell you about this, more information about this is coming in. So I was thinking about a door and thinking about there's a door. It's a doorknob. That doorknob often has a mechanism for a key within the doorknob, an additional lock, and how locks can be replaced. And my brain went right into the mechanisms of the locks, and that then I moved over to the hinges and how there can be pins in hinges. And as I was just thinking about sorting that out, I thought that could represent there's more than one way to open a door. You may be needing to replace something on a door, or you could be interested in doing that. Something more literal, replacing a lock, replacing a doorknob, replacing a whole door, something like that. There was a door, and it was breaking down into the parts. Thinking about it metaphorically, thinking of doors that need to be opened, to then, of course, open up, get to the other side, but that there's more than one way to do that. And the comical way, in my opinion, more than just, the more straightforward way of turning the handle or putting a key into a lock, is then to take the pins out of the hinges and just simply remove the entire door, just taking the door, no more door. And what is funny to me about that is excuse me, my throat is getting a little froggy in trying to explain this to you. It's kind of comical to me because I feel like in a metaphorical, spiritual idea of, well, you have these options. You can turn the doorknob, okay? You can put the key in there and unlock it and turn the doorknob and open the door. Having it be used on these beautiful mechanisms that are built here so that you can swing the door open so gently. Or divine intervention in doing so. And divine intervention will come in and take the pins out and blow the door open. It felt almost like in a tower sense, or maybe even like some surprise occurrence, like a Wheel of Fortune or a tower. So that's what image and how I broke it down. Let's get into your reading. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We're going to do a Whatchadoin spread. Air signs, the way I do Whatchadoin spreads is I put all my cards face down on the table. I put one card down for the situation's energy, one card down for your energy, air signs. One up top for the guiding energy, one down below for the room to grow. One off to the side for the past energy, one off to the other side for the potential future outcome, advice, or warning. Thank you. I have a bubble in my throat. Air signs, you got some throat chakra stuff going on? Is that the door? So let's get started. Air signs, your situation's energy is a Four of Pentacles. Holding back, blocking. Yeah, it's a situation of, and closing yourself off. In doing so, somebody else might be doing that. Somebody else might have an energy of being closed off. Hanging on to something. Hanging on to something for fear of lack, fear of not getting a return. Does have also an essence of greediness, whether you or another person or another situation. This is the situation, the context, the environment, okay? Your energy is the Strength card. Good. Good, good. Taming the beast. It's a gentle command. Having control over difficult like matters, elements, maybe even traits, difficult traits, but well managed, and well managed through self-care, gentleness, compassion, and love. Great. The overall energy is the High Priestess. Overall energy is the High Priestess. Surprise, surprise, air signs. Okay. Are you trying to knock down somebody's door? There's a door. Beautiful. The room to grow is the sun. Interesting. So if the room to grow is the sun, the room to grow is to have a new beginning, to start a new cycle, to celebrate. There is something to moving forward joyously. Okay? New. Never, I just heard like never hurt before. The past energy is the Eight of Cups. So that involves needing to take a break away from something or leaving something in pursuit of personal fulfillment to recharge the batteries, perhaps. But it is a moving away from something that was familiar and not totally dissatisfying, but having an understanding that total fulfillment was elsewhere. So it's the effort. This could be an energy of you departing from somebody or a situation, leaving a place or past emotions, even if they're cups, walking away from kind of an emotional state in seeking something more for yourself. This could be the energy of another person in this position. Yes. The King of Wands. King of Wands in the future energy. Looking right at you. That's how that is. So, again, this could be your energy or another person's energy. Right now I'm having a little bit of difficulty splitting up what energy is, especially as Most of them are like people, okay? All of them are people. But this is an energy, the King of Wands is an energy of instinct. The application, like, of good instincts. Also following your gut instincts and making something of it. Innovation. He's an excellent leader because he has like the brilliant and new ideas. He's also very passionate. And this has, kind of there's a sexual nature to it, but I don't want to use that word and have it feel limiting. Okay? Like passion, sexuality, attraction, that's more of his vibe than his MO. Okay? Keep that in mind. Thank you. It's funny because, okay, restraint. Your energy is of restraint right now with the Strength card, holding this beast. It's the restraint of it, and there may be a fear of starting something new, reviving something, doing something new. But in doing that, that leads you to an opportunity of kind of not necessarily, okay, this is so funny, air signs, I'm so sorry, but not having to tame this beast anymore, but to getting to be the beast. Embody that beast. But in the best way. It's the best way. Okay. Whew. But there's a door blocking you. What's the door? This is the door. I'm about to get into your business. Okay? Okay? You can get in your business, air signs. What is this door? I'm still laughing about the hinges. That sounds like a fair warning. There's an easy way and there's a hard way. I don't mean to laugh. This might be a difficult situation. But with the High Priestess, the thing is whatever I'm talking about, I don't know what I'm talking about. But if you resonate with this, you know what I'm talking about. And that's why the High Priestess is the overall energy. I'm just nosy. May I please know more about... Let's get a little past context. Interesting. You had to walk away. Okay. This is walking away from foolery. This is walking away from shisty behavior. Could be your own. Could be from another person. Where it was like, this is not where it's at. This could be an emotional state. Could be the context of a situation. Could be a former relationship. It could have been a shisty friendship or group dynamic. But basically, it was like there was no winning against this energy. This energy of the Five of Swords, there's no winning against it. You can't have a fair debate. It's always an argument, and they're in it to win it. It's like one of those things of like, well, I'll win with volume, and I'll win with these intimidation tactics. Really slimy, yucky. Slimy, yucky. That's how I feel about Five of Swords. But it's, I don't know, I just look at it, I'm just like, that's just a bunch of crap. I'm this guy. I'm just like, this is a bunch of crap. But bye. But what's interesting is if this is the situation here, it could have been your own crap. It could be another person's crap. But then there's this there's this thing that you're taming. And it might be related to this person or the situation that this energy was in. Part of me feels like this is gone. But almost this was a step of leading you to a place where you realize this beast, this thing to tame within you, an expression maybe, an expression of the self, that you're doing good in managing now, but there's an important step of embodying it. Okay. I know this is very ambiguous, but I feel like if you know, you know. You know? Air signs. The Hanged Man. Be careful, Spirit is going to take those hinges out of that door, and you're not even going to have a door anymore. There will be no door. Just like, don't get caught with your pants down. I'm sorry, that's just a joke, man. It's just a joke. This guy looks like he's in his drawers, too. Just hanging out. Just hanging around. There's enlightenment. The situation, there's an understanding. I'm going to keep calling it the door because I don't want to say holding back, holding back. I don't want to do that. We're calling it the door. The door. And that's all that it's called. Why? Because I have no idea what's on the other side of that door. I don't know what that door represents to you, but it's a secret. I may not know what the secret is, but I know when a secret is present. Some air signs out there might be like, no, actually, I'm just fixing a door. Jokes, jokes, jokes. There's enlightenment about the situation that you are holding yourself back from, but also like a meaningful pause, a meaningful wait. But this sun is setting, this sun is rising. Behind it, I can't tell which one it is. To me, it looks like it is a sunset because the sky is light. When the sun rises, the sky is not light up top. Okay, so I believe that this is a sunset, meaning it's almost time. Okay? May I please know more about the strength card for air signs? Five of Wands and a Four of Cups. Here's the thing. With the strength card, there's a difference between self-control and self-restraint. Excuse me. But it's difficult. Like, oh, fuck. This beast wants to play. And there's some part of that within yourself that you are controlling. But it's actually this restraint or control out of a conflicted space. It's not out of... It's self-restraint, but it's not necessarily resonating as empowering. Because with a Five of Wands and a Four of Cups, it's almost like grumble, grumble. It's like aggravated more, even though, you know, the strength card's very, oh, goddess, beautiful, gentle. I'm taming this beast. You don't want to, though. Sorry. So what is it? Just a question for thought. If you could do exactly what you wanted to, say exactly what you wanted to, be exactly how you wanted to, how would it be? What would you say? How would you be? So what is it? You might have to just open that door to yourself. That might be the door, and you have to open that to yourself first. What is it? That might be what the struggle is. You know more about the High Priestess? The thing is I just feel like you do know. Because the High Priestess knows. The High Priestess knows the self. Or it could be the High Priestess guiding this into getting you to see it for yourself, getting you to admit it for yourself, getting for you to take the reins and embody it. Be it. So be it then. Be it, do it, say it. Live it. I don't know why I'm feeling so goofy. What? Be it, do it, say it, live it. Double High Priestess. Guiding this energy. Room to grow is the Sun, with the Judgment and the Queen of Coins. This seems like you've held it back for long enough. You have gone without saying it for long enough. You've gone without, claim. There's something for you to claim. And this Queen of Coins, specifically in the Fountain Tarot, is to be uniquely you. That you can build and have a prosperous life being uniquely you. And to be, she's a guide that loves you, adores you exactly as you are. The Sun and the Judgment card are the embrace. I think it's something, embracing something about yourself, or embracing something maybe about something that you want to do. Do it, say it, be it, live it. Air signs. Last one out for you, for the King of Wands. This future energy. Mr. Charm himself. Thank you. Duh! The Magician. You know, here's my interesting thing. You know it's going to be good when I say, here's an interesting thing. So I had this whole idea, and I'm going to make another video about the masculine energies. And in my former video about the feminine archetypes, I put the High Priestess as the highest of our internal functioning system. And the Magician, to me, is the highest of the masculine archetypes. The highest as in the most of a spiritual conduit in how one shows up, presents, and creates within their life. And in a former reading, I talked about it was in the Sagittarius full moon reading. I talked about his little infinity symbol being his functioning system that is the High Priestess. So basically, what that means for what masculine and feminine ascension matters would be is that we show up and create as a magician, but have an internal functioning system as a high priestess. And that's how our feminine and masculine energies harmonize. I used to consider these two a divine pair. When I started reading, probably maybe a year and a half ago, I kept getting these two. Always. I always got them as a pair. I've had really interesting, I should say even freaky, instances where they would both fly out of the deck at the same time and just show up on the table in doubles. They would come out in pairs like this constantly when I began reading. And I used to think that they were about a divine pair. They are a divine pair, but it's the divine pair that you are to develop within yourself. This is the be it, do it, live it. Say it. You're not going to create anything holding back. And that's what I have for you, air signs. I hope you enjoyed that reading. And I will talk to you soon. Love you.